morning, good day, good night. Welcome to Positive Raid. How are you today? I'm Willy Canuck. I think I am. It looked like it was going to be a rainy departure today, but it seems to be burning off. We are in the Gold Coast, and we're going to be flying down to Sydney today, in the grand city of Australia. Big welcome to Nighthawk, who's on the tarmac today. Great live weather, isn't it? It is. Big hello to Nighthawk and Johnny Mon, who's in the VL3. It doesn't look like a VL3, but welcome, Johnny. Thank you for joining us today. Always great to see you. We, of course, are in the CRJ 700. This is the version 2.1 from Aerosoft. It's pretty good. This is getting better and better, actually. It's got a few quirks. I'm still having some issues trying to get the ILS to work, but we'll give it a go today and see what happens. It could be something I'm doing wrong. I don't know. I'm without a hat. I look very bald. Anyway, hope you're having a good day. Hope your week's been all right. And I'll take you through the flight plan in just a minute. As soon as I can find it. So, yeah, big thank you to Nighthawk for putting this plan together. It is an RFR plan, but it's hopefully we're going to see some nice things along the way, so I'll just take you through it. And we are starting from Gold Coast, as I mentioned. We're going to be departing runway 32 today. No departure on that. We're just going to be taking off runway heading, and then we'll be doing a direct to YT. And then we're going to wind our way down along the east coast of Australia, out of the Gold Coast region, finally making our way down into Sydney, terminating at Nashu. Put music down just a little bit more, and then we are going to be so this is actually into the BOREE 4A arrival. You can see here. So we go down to Nashu, then we're going to cut across to Sausage. I suddenly just got that. Sausage. That's great. And it'll be an ILS arrival, course 335 into runway 34 left. So we've got information there. It's frequency 110.1 on the Nav1 radio, and we'll have to make sure that we're very seamless in switching over from FMS to Nav source to nail this landing. I have tried this before. CRJ can be a bit unpredictable, and I sometimes find when you're switching into approach mode, it starts to just veer wildly off course. I don't know why this happens. Again, might be something I'm doing wrong. But every other airplane seems quite reliable when it comes to ILS approaches, and for whatever reason, CRJ seems to have its mind of its own. But we'll see how it goes. Right. So, without further ado, we'll jump into the cockpit. And yes, we can. The rain is definitely kicked up again, so we'll bring up those sim noises. We've got airplane all nice and powered here, currently running on ground power, so we're going to put that beacon on, and we'll bring on the seatbelts. I was hoping to debut today, actually do it that way, Universal Announcer, which I've been playing with. I've actually done my own sound pack for it. You can go and grab that from our Discord. Could you post your approach and arrival to to Sydney? Sure. What is it you need? What do you need, Nighthawk? The waypoints? Anyway, yes, that rain has definitely come on again, so. But that's okay. This plane's watertight to some extent. So it's the BOREE 4A arrival for runway 34 left. Star I used. Yeah, I don't know how I could post that. So it's this one. 34 left. let me know if you need more information. I can put it up on the screen again. Do you want me to put it up on the screen again? That's one thing I could do. There you go. Got it. Okay. Technically, that transitions through BOREE somewhere. Yeah, up at the top there. That's what it is. Okay, cool. Got it. Perfect. Great. Alright. So I think for starters, we'll put boost pumps on, and we'll open that APU flap. Confirm that is open down here. Yes, it is. Great. Let's start her up. And we can monitor that progress down here. This APU seems to spool up really quickly, actually, compared to other airplanes. Once that's at 100%, we go and we can release that ground power, and let's get everything closed up here, because I think we still got doors and whatnot open, don't we? Yep. So take off the ground power. Or sorry, the ground air, ground power. We'll close that door. And make sure the brakes are on, which they are. We'll take the wheel chocks off. Okay. What's next? Right, so for engine start, we need to... I'm going to switch to my view here, because this is... Whoa! Turn that off. Don't need that. We'll turn packs off for engine start here, so we'll kill that air conditioning for a sec. I'll just do a quick control check there. Okay. Let's get the push started. And we're going to be taxiing down this way somewhere. I believe? Are we? No, I have doubts. I have doubts now. No. Yes. Yes. 3-2. Yeah. Okay, we'll release the brakes, and we'll just give that a double tap so that it pushes us straight, because default pushback in 2024 is something to be desired. And we're happy there, so let's start with engine 2. It still wants to turn us. Go straight. You can see that spooling up here. And I'm going to push that throttle into idle detent. And up she goes. And we will put it there, put the brakes on. Say goodbye to the ground cart, push truck I should say. And we can start engine 2. Watching that build. Once N2 gets just about 20. Put the throttle into idle detent. Listen to those engines grunt. Love it. BOREE audio. I have the BOREE audio sound pack, by the way, so what you're hearing is not default. This is the BOREE audio sound pack that you can buy additionally for this. It's well worth it. Okay, so we need hydraulics here, various window heats, pitot heats any ice, that's fine for the moment. We can put on our air conditioning packs. We're going to turn on our taxi lights. And the only thing remaining is stabilizer trim. Oh, come on. And mock trim, I'll clear that. Yaw damper caution will stay on. We'll turn that on just after takeoff. Altitude today, 37,000 feet. That's nice and high above the clouds here. And we certainly want to get out of this nonsense, don't we? So everything else, V-speeds have already set. You can do that with the tablet, which is much easier. You can set it yourself, but you have to kind of go through here to look about with it. And I find that a bit fiddly. So I do cheat to some extent, but that's why Aerosoft has built that function in. So perfect. Okay, taxi lights on. We can release the brakes now. We're going to give a little bit of throttle. So you can find that taxi line. Now, I am technically behind Nighthawk. Nighthawk, are you going first today, or you want me to go first? You'll probably stay lower. You never had much getting the CRJ above 20. Thought really? Oh, I've not had any problems. Not with the new version, anyway. I used to have that problem a hell of a lot with... in the old version, it just didn't seem to want to get up to altitude, but nowadays it seemed to be alright. He's driving that thing around like a sports car. Nighthawk's not wasting any time. Okay. It's always nice when you don't have to backtrack. Should have actually, if I thought ahead, I could have probably played my cabin announcements just manually, but never mind. I might do that. We'll see what happens. Certainly show them off for you. Right, let's think about getting the flaps out. So we'll need flaps 8 for departure here. You can see that indicated down here. I actually do a I can probably line up and wait and let Nighthawk taxi in front of me. Alright. Some interesting little bumps and grooves on this airport as well. Alright. Ready to go. Get those landing lights on. Strobe can come on now. I think we'll put the logo up. I'll keep logo off on for a moment. Everything else looking good. APU can come off. And we'll close that door. Quick check below the line. Don't want to make any more mistakes. Looking good. So yeah, we have that yaw damper. We'll definitely engage that shortly. Don't think it'll come on. Does it come on now? Oh no, it's come off. Okay, there we go. Must be a hydraulics thing. Heading is set to runway heading, so that's fine. We're good there, and I think we're good to line up. Nighthawk's looks like Nighthawk's rolling. Is my APU on? No, it's off now. It's off now. Okay, Nighthawk, after you, sir. And there he goes, rolling out. There's Stu patiently waiting. Stu, do you want to go ahead of me, or you want me to go first? Oh. Let's see, we'll give him about 10 seconds. If he doesn't roll, then we'll take off. After me. Okay. Right. Brakes are off. Feet on the toe brakes there. Everything ready to go. I'm going to spool up. 50%. Off the brakes. Toga. Rotate. And we're airborne. Pull it right all the way. A little bit of trim adjustment there. Gear up. Good. Autopilot on. Oh, look at that rain peeling off us now. Heading. And we'll hold speed there. Okay, we can think about thrust reduction, pulling that back to climb. Oh, look at that rain just flying at us. Definitely going through a big rain cloud there. Leaving Mattstown and heading to Kurtz. Timstown, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, how are you? Yes, I do. I just can't remember which one you are. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Okay, what do we want to do here? We want nav, but we're going to put a direct route to Whitey, so we just double click on that. I'll give us a direct, and hopefully nav should take it from there. And we can bring up our speed now, so let's bring that up to 250. There we go. On course. Hopefully we'll get out of this muck soon. I'm not sure how high these clouds go, but wow, it's really hitting us, isn't it? What a mess. Oh, flap should come up as well. Wow. I'm glad we're leaving and not arriving in this. I don't know what the weather in Sydney is yet, but The weather radar does work. Yeah, it does. Oh, I could turn that on. Couldn't I? That is, where's that now? Weather radar. Oh, no, don't. There. Weather. Oh yeah, there you go. It's basically just telling us what we already know. Oh wow, that was just hammering. Wonder what it looks like in the passengers. You have icing warnings in Australia. There you go, eh? Yeah, we might get that icing on as well. I thought you might want to watch them often. All right, good. Great. I'm glad to hear that, Lena. Mrs. Tippy, good morning. How are you? Good morning. Yes, good morning to you. That deserves a hello, doesn't it? $10,000 feet. Yeah. Still scares the crap out of me. And I was the one that put it on. Oh, wow, we're lightning now. This plane is absolutely getting tossed. So we'll definitely leave the seatbelts on at the moment. We can turn the logo off. And taxi lights off there. That was looking seriously violent. Looks like we're coming to an end of it, though. I think we'll watch this from the passenger side. Just not letting up at all, is it? That's 13,000 feet. We're still in this. 50 knot crosswind, yeah. Okay, radar says it's starting to loosen up here. We're still seeing a lot of water on the windshield. We'll go for coffee soon. Wow, this is really atmospheric, isn't it? We can increase our climb rate to 290 as well. This case, I'm setting here just in case you can't see it. So that's climb 290. Union shot in BJG. Who's BJG? Put some music up there. Oh, Big Jacko. Ah. Big Jackalo's Gaming. Yeah. Yes, I saw that Dave was broadcasting again. That's good. He seemed like he took a bit of a rest for a while. I suddenly twigged, Lena. Suddenly twigged. How you doing, mate? He doesn't stream much anymore. Well, I think he had a kid though, didn't he? He's a dad. I think he's a dad now, is he not? Can't remember. I think it was just life things getting in the way, probably. Wow, this just doesn't stop. Okay, coffee time. Oh, that's why I was getting confused. There we go. Right, hopefully we'll bust out of these clouds. I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Back in just a sec. get back with you guys. How are we doing? That's looking a bit better. The coffee and flight channel, yeah. Not a bad idea, actually. Do a flight and spend the whole time talking about coffee. Clouds look amazing in 2024, don't they? You made it to flight to 31,000. Good. No problems this time then. Make sure your throttle's in climb. I mean, if you're doing if you're using speed mode and you're doing 290, you should be okay. Great suggestion, says Johnny. He likes that idea. There you go. It does seem to be a bit sluggish on the climb today, though. Mind you, we've got quite a tailwind, don't we? Don't know if that has anything to do with it. Making one now? Good plan. And actually, I'll bring us down to 280, just see if we can speed that climb up a bit. Cheers to all, Lena. Cheers to you. We'll have to get together sometime on Vox. Still a pretty pathetic climb rate. We'll just let it cook. Now, good question would be, do we have a top of descent indicator? Yes, we do. Good. That didn't appear on one of my test flights, but I think it was because I didn't have the performance set properly. Apart from that, CRJ is really pretty reliable sim experience. As I said, just the CRJ, or the ILS is a bit dodgy at times. 109 crosswind, yeah. Mr. Tippy, how are you? I'm ahead of you now, am I? Okay. Don't know how I managed that, but... slight fuel imbalance there. I don't know if we can correct that or not. Yeah. Try gravity cross flow, see if that does anything. Oop. Stutters. wanted to join, but you have a splitting headache. Oh no. Yeah, my Mrs. Canuck's under the weather right now. Currently curled up with dogs on the couch under a blanket watching a film. Look at that cloud formation, that's crazy. Really, really stormy here. Hope it clears up in Sydney. What's the weather in Sydney? Sydney looks sunny. Anyway, 17 degrees and QNH is 1005. So. No signs of rain or anything, so hopefully it's quite clear. Yeah, get better, mister. You have any dogs to keep you company? I'll tell you what we could do today. Does everyone have pets? If so, post a picture in the pub in Discord there. Let's see what your pets look like, and we'll get them up on the screen. I'll see if I can find one of mine. Seatbelts off now. A dog and a cat. Oh, I'll show you mine first. Put this up in the pub. Oh, you can see some coming in. Oh, what a beautiful animal. Let's see your pets. Get them in the pub. Just in case you don't know where that server is. The aircraft didn't play your announcements, but played Murphy's. I think you have to select which airline, don't you? But if what I tend to do is I put them in default. I was thinking of doing a comedic set too, so I do some voices on the radio show. So I was thinking maybe trying that out. But nobody's told me what they think of mine. I spent a bit of time, so I actually did some studio work to try and make it sound like it was being said over an intercom system. Just based on my many years of experience flying in airlines. You put the Phoenix ones in default. Oh, right, okay. And I used, for the safety announcement, I actually used AI for that, to create the music and the speech. I wrote the script for the safety announcement, but I got an AI voice to do it. It's quite worked out really well. There's a lot of twists and turns in this route. That will go into half bank. Like, is that half bank? Maybe not. No, it's not. Interesting. God, this climb rate's really terrible today. I did think 37,000 might have been a bit ambitious. Got fed up with straight lines on flights. That's evident. Mr. Tibby says, I was going to say that flight plan looks pretty cool with all the twists and turns. Yeah, that's Nighthawk's handiwork there. You just tell them where in the world you want to fly. Nighthawk will drum up a excellent plan for you. Right, while we're rolling in this, we can probably think about our arrival. Still got lots of time, but so we want to come in by where's the area down? Here we go. Oh, we got news to do soon too. Yeah, so we are coming in through BOREE 48 arrival. There are some hard set altitude. Well, not hard set. They're kind of, there's above 9,000, above 8,000, below 9,000, etc. Zonka 6,000 max or minimum. Down to Nashu, and then we're coming into the final. And you want to be at 3,000 at sausage. I'm going to say sausage. I think that's what they actually mean. Because a lot of these waypoint names have, sometimes they have different meanings. But if I go back to there, so for Nashu, I'm probably going to set that to 3,000 for Nashu, which might not, isn't on the arrival. But doesn't look like we have any restrictions there either, so we can do that. Going in our flight plan. Posted the flight plan in the pub if anyone wants it. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna go look at some pets shortly. Alright, so we're gonna go to find Nashu. And we're gonna say I want that to be 3,000, please. And we'll execute. Now recalibrate after Zonka. Bounced around a bit. Let me turn off that radar because I don't know if that causes performance issues. It's a bit sluggish. I've been noticing this more and more lately. It just a few crashes to desktop. I don't know if it was because of Universal Announcer. Hopefully Sim Update 3 is not far ahead. Actually, I think they announced it was going to be 29th this month, did they not? Just tell you your ground speed. I can't remember. Oh, here we go. True airspeed 429. Okay. Ground speed 514, yeah, so we're really getting a push on that tailwind. Compensating for our lack of performance on this climb. Okay. well, I think we'll go for the news, shall we? Oh, let's look at some pets first. Hang on. Okay, here we go. All right, our first contestant today. What's this guy's name? He is gorgeous. Or is it a he or a she? What a pretty little dog. What a sweetheart. What do we call him? It's a she and it's Mila. Oh, very nice. Alright, so I've got here are my two characters. So this is Candy the Labrador, she's female. And Ralphie the Cockapoo, who's a guy, a boy. And your cat is Luna. Okay. Let's go look at Luna. Oh, look at Luna. How sweet. Look at the setup there, eh? We get eyes on. Look at all the pink stuff. This has to be Mrs. Tippy's desk, surely. But I got a nice throttle set up there. I didn't know you could get that in white. Or is it a mod? Oh, it's funky. Yeah. The stylish desk of a female simmer, eh? And look at that cat. He's just keeping everything happy. It is pink keyboard and mouse. That's very cool. Can you tell? I would love to see a picture of your setup, actually. That's something we don't do. I'm not going to take a picture of mine because mine looks absolutely atrocious. I use mine for work as well. So it's covered in paperwork and notebooks everywhere. Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, this plane's tapping out. It doesn't really want to go much higher, does it? I think we'll cap it at 29,000. So if you can get to 29,000, I'll call it a day there. I think we better tell our performance as well. Just to say, we are no longer, because we're going to have to recalculate our top of descent, so hopefully that doesn't screw anything up. And I think it might have vaporized our top of descent, unfortunately. Oh dear. That's one thing I don't know how to fix. If you change your... Yeah, it's gotten rid of our top of descent, hasn't it? I think it was around Kexar. God, this plane is really getting bumped.